I'm making viral recipes that I keep seeing on the internet and I need to know, are they actually good? I'm gonna make them so you don't have to, in case they actually suck, you don't have to waste your ingredients. Make sure you stick to the end, because if this actually works, my mind is gonna be blown. First up, we have what is probably the most viral trending recipe right now on the internet. And if you haven't heard of it, you are literally living under a rock. It's the dot cake. It's all my algorithm is feeding me right now, no pun intended. It has over 21 million views, which is insane. Let's check it out. That's a lot of sprinkles. That looks good. That's what I want for my next birthday. Everyone's doing the box cake version, but you guys know I like to do a little healthy twist on my channel. So I'm making my vanilla birthday cake recipe. It's on my blog. I'll link it below. We're just gonna do a little bit of a healthier buttercream and some natural food dye sprinkles. And it's gonna be just as fun, okay? Got some eggs. I'm adding in avocado oil. I made some buttermilk here with some milk and a little apple cider vinegar. Vanilla. I never measure with the heart. And honey for sweetness. I'm probably gonna need a spoon. See, we're just using better quality oils and sugars to still make a beautiful thing. Mix that all together and then we'll add in our dry ingredients. I have some flour. You can use light spelt, but I just have organic all-purpose. I have baking soda and baking powder. Add that in, a little sea salt. Don't overmix because we don't want a tough cake, okay? Want her nice and delicate. And because this is a fun fetty cake after all, we are adding in sprinkles. But let me just show you, these are just using natural plant dyes, like vegetables and stuff, and they are so colorful. Look at that, so cute. Oh, they're everywhere. They just went popping everywhere, okay. Okay, that seriously looks so fun. My 5-year-old would love this for her birthday. I'm gonna set this aside. We're gonna need it for the icing after. I already greased my pan with a little bit of butter, but I am gonna dust a little flour. This is how the professionals do it. And honestly, I've never really done it myself, so I just wanna try it out. It's just gonna help it not stick. I don't understand. Honestly, I don't know if that's necessary, and it kind of just made a big mess. Transfer our batter into our pan. Okay, spread it out. I'm gonna sprinkle just a couple on top and mix it in. So maybe we'll get some nice color on the top. That's looking great. I'm gonna pop it into the oven to bake. Who knew cucumber salad could go viral? This recipe got over 21 million views, which is insane. I don't know if it's the spirals or the dressing, but it looks really, really good. Let's watch the video to refresh my memory.
Okay, so I love to have this salad as a quick snack. Slice one side diagonally and the other straight across. After slicing it, it should look like this.
Ooh.
I forgot to add the garlic, so
that looks good. So we are going to use chopsticks to cut our cucumber, because that's a normal thing, right? We're gonna cut it one side on a diagonal and then turn it and do it straight across. Moment of truth. Oh, wait, what? Woo! Thumbnail. You can tell when I stop for thumbnail, I'm like, add that to a bowl and let's repeat. I'm doing something wrong because it doesn't look the same as hers. Maybe because I didn't go all the way through this time. Okay, turn it around. I don't think I'm doing it right. Like it's doing the thing. I just feel like it looks a little bit off, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna salt the cucumber and let that sit for 5 minutes to help get rid of some extra moisture. For the dressing, we're gonna do some toasted sesame oil, which is one of my favorite ingredients that I have in my house. Sesame seeds, tamari, chili paste, green onion, I just sliced it. Here I have a mix of garlic and ginger that I grated, and some, ooh, that's a lot.
Water, please.
And some honey for sweetness. You need water?
Yeah, I need water.
Well, you just.
I need water.
That's not how we talk to mommy, or how we talk to anybody. You wanna ask nicer? How about, mommy, can I have some water, please? Oh. Does this smell good?
Yeah.
Smells good? Set that aside. Get this guy a refill on water. Where's your water? You threw it? Okay, don't spill it or no more water. We're gonna rinse the salt off of the cucumber. We're gonna pat them dry to get rid of any excess water. We're gonna add in our dressing that smells amazing. Get in all the sauce. It's hard to eat. Can you hear the crunch? Because it's delicious. The way it's cut like amplifies the taste. Like the flavor of the sauce gets all the like nicks and crannies. I'm gonna say 9 out of 10. Speaking of viral things on TikTok, I feel like I always see the Skims Everyday Cotton line on there and I'm like, ooh, which new color do I need? Because when it comes to comfortable underwear, Skims are experts and they just make beautiful bras and underwear that shape and move with your body. And thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. I'm actually wearing the Scoop bralette in the Everyday Cotton line in the color Cocoa Heather, which tell me this is not the most beautiful brown. Like this is what I'm wearing all summer long. This with a tan. Am I tan yet? You guys know I basically live in the Fits Everybody collection that they have. I've been wearing it nonstop for 2 years. And when they came out with the cotton version, I was like, sign me up. I've been making more of an effort to switch a lot of my clothing to more natural fabrics. So it still has the same great fit and stretch from the Fits Everybody collection, but in a breathable, super soft cotton material. And you know I had to get it in a matching set. So this is the hipster underwear, which tell me that's not the perfect cut. It's like a nice mix between like a thong and a boy short and just makes me feel super sexy when I wear it. This is my favorite color I've owned from them. You guys know I'm still breastfeeding a 2.5-year-old. I need things that are stretchy and that fit my postpartum body after 2 kids. Not to mention it's actually feeling like summer outside right now. And so having the cotton material is so breathable. I don't get hot and sweaty. And it's just what I'm gonna be wearing all summer long. You can shop my favorite bras and underwear at skims.com, and then after you place your order, be sure to let them know I sent you. Select YouTube in the survey, and then be sure to select my channel in the drop-down menu that follows. I'm gonna have the exact colors and cuts that I love down below in the info box. Our funfetti cake is out of the oven cooling, so while that's happening, we're gonna go ahead and make the buttercream. You can really use any buttercream that you like. I see a lot of people just using like the store-bought pre-made frosting. I found this Swiss meringue buttercream recipe, which I have never made this style of frosting before. It essentially uses egg whites that you have to cook and like whisk up over the stove. We are learning together. I'm gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna link the recipe down below for you guys to check out. To my stand mixer, I'm gonna add in my egg whites, honey. I'm using creamed honey, but she just recommends using a light colored honey because it will affect the color of your frosting. But if this recipe works out, I'm gonna be using this for my kids' birthday cakes. And a little pinch of sea salt. I'm gonna bring this over to the stovetop to whisk it so we can cook up the eggs before we add in our butter. I'm telling you, if you want summer arms, this is the way to do it because my arm right now is on fire. But I think you just want it on low. And I don't know how to tell if it's done or not, but I'm just relying on the timer. Okay, I think this is ready. It says you want the honey fully melted and the mixture to be warm to the touch, which it is. We're gonna start on low and then slowly work our way up to a stiff peak. So let that go and do its thing. I'm just gonna see if I'm at stiff peak point. I think that's a stiff peak. Okay, that tastes really good. Essentially, I guess you're making a meringue and then you're turning it into buttercream by adding butter. Ah, I see the vision. It's eating it up. There you go, little meringue. It's like, no more butter, please, I'm full. No more. Eat it. I'm adding in my vanilla now. I'm gonna incorporate that in and then switch over to my paddle attachment. What? That's delicious. Oh yeah, I like, and it's protein, egg whites. And half a pound of butter. The funfetti cake is fully cooled, which by the way, the method of buttering and the flour worked so well. I've seen some people shave the top to get rid of like the golden crust. I don't have like a serrated knife, so it's really just for looks and we're gonna be covering it with icing, so I'm not worried about it. I'm just gonna push down. This feels so wrong. Now it's stuck in there forever. It's a cake snow globe. On the plus side, look at how fluffy that recipe is. I do think I baked it too long because this recipe of mine is for cupcakes, not a cake. And I thought I would just like adjust the timing. And that is why we test things when we were making recipes. Okay, so I might only actually be able to make 2 of them because I think I need 2 layers of this. We'll see. Okay. I know what I'm doing tonight. I'm putting this on this and eating all of these scraps. Pop 1 in, do icing in the middle, and we'll do like a double layer. That is what I've seen most people do. I just didn't know if I needed to do that. Oh my gosh, that looks delicious. Too thick. Okay, and then we're gonna pop this one. Get some frosting, and you want it to be like nice and flat. Now time for the dots. They're bouncy little guys. Holy, why are they so bouncy? That's the prettiest thing ever. Look at how stinking cute those are. That's when you know that's down. Take a bite. I'm gonna like carve it out. It's such a big bite. Oh, crunchy. The double layer was the move. I could eat this whole jar to myself. I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. I mean, it's cake, frosting, and sprinkles. You can't go wrong. This is such a fun recipe. I definitely think making, straight up cupcakes and then dipping them in a lot of the dot sprinkles would be just as fun and a lot easier. And the fact that the cake and buttercream are just sweetened with honey kind of blows my mind, so it's a little bit healthier on the sugar side. I mean, a fun thing to make with your kids for sure, but also just save yourself time and make cupcakes. Next up, we're making these viral blanket dumplings. There's so many variations of them and they look really delicious. So we're gonna make them for lunch. Let's look at the video.
This is one viral recipe that lives up to the hype.
This dumpling recipe has been showing up absolutely everywhere lately, and it deserves every single view it's had.
Those look phenomenal. We're gonna make them for lunch and see for ourselves if they are worth the hype. I'm gonna say it every time. These pink gloves are the best thing I got for my kitchen. We're using ground pork, but you could use chicken, turkey. I've even seen recipes with beef. We have some tamari. We're gonna flavor it up, lots of umami flavor. This is garlic. Chloe chopped everything for me, so I'm like, what was this? Green onion, toasted sesame oil. Side note, I used to hate white pepper, and now I really enjoy the taste of it. It's great in a lot of Asian-inspired dishes like this. I don't know how much. We are eyeballing. And we're not gonna do salt because the tamari is already salty. And water. Like I said, there's different variations of this recipe, so I try to find one that has like better quality ingredients. And honestly, it's a pretty simple recipe. And then we just mix it all together. I can already tell 10 out of 10. This is gonna be so good. Probably could have done less oil, I just wasn't sure, so don't do what I did. I don't know if I've ever purchased wontons, but if you don't know, they're usually in the section next to the tofu. So these are gonna be our little blankies for our, it's like the adult version of pigs in a blanket, but with wonton wrappers. Okay, I'm gonna open these up. Ooh, I don't know if I've purchased them before. Ooh, they're so soft. What are these made out of? Flour, water, liquid egg white, cornstarch, vinegar, salt, sodium propionate, and potassium sorbate. Okay, like not bad ingredients. We're gonna gently drape one over each little pork meatball, and then I kind of seen like some people just kind of scrunch them a bit, so they like kind of get snug together. And then I'm gonna add some water to it and put the lid on so it can all just kind of steam and cook. I'm gonna do 10 minutes. Some people said like 5 to 7. I wanna make sure the pork is fully cooked. I'm not taking chances because I can't really see what's going on the top. Also, I still have about 3/4 of this package left, so let me know down below what recipes I should test with wonton wrappers. They look incredible. So we're gonna add in some little fixings into the pan. We're gonna add in some cilantro, freshness, green onion, some crispy onions, which I've had in my cupboard for like a couple months. No reason to use it except now. Sesame seeds. Look how pretty. This is like one of those crispy chili oils. Oh, I just gotta mix. It's kind of like when you open up a new jar of peanut butter. Oh. I'm just gonna put a little bit on. If you don't like heat, skip this step. Oh, I'm so excited. Look at that bottom. That is a good bite right there, okay. That's so hot. Got it. It's so hot. It needs tamari. So much going on, but it's still lacking tamari. I'm telling you, it needs like a sweet, hang on. Hold. It needs more flavor. It needs something. Basically needs what's inside of the meatball, but like as a dip. Make a little sauce. It needs a dipping sauce. That's all I'm saying. We dip. Can I be honest for a second? I wanted to like these more than I do. The pork, I don't know if I overcooked them. I might have because I was scared of it being undercooked. The actual pork meatball, it's a little bland. I feel like it needs more seasoning, more salt. It's just not hitting it for me, but I do love the texture of the wonton with it. I just feel like maybe less, maybe I made the meatballs too big. So next time smaller, and I'm gonna flavor the meatball a little bit more. Like maybe even let it sit and marinate and really get all those like flavors marinated. It's not bad. It's just like, it's not like a little flavor bomb like I ordered in takeout. You know what I mean? We had to end on a sweet note, and this one is a viral rice paper mochi recipe I've been seeing all over my feed, and I'm like, is that actually gonna work? Because I've never made homemade mochi, but it seems like a bit of a complicated recipe. So if this is a quick hack, I'm all for it. Let's see. Copyright, I'm gonna lower the music. But can it be that simple? Okay, that actually looks so good. Tell me why all of the viral dessert recipes, they always have cottage cheese or Greek yogurt. And I'm not mad about it because that makes it already a healthier swap. So it looks like she just eyeballs everything. Little Greek yogurt. I'm gonna make 2 flavors. So she does mango and strawberries, and both of those sound delicious. You got Greek yogurt, high protein. I already have some just thawing frozen mango chunks. Honestly, fresh mango right now ain't that sweet. Frozen is the way to go. Give my strawberries a quick chop. If this recipe doesn't turn out, I'm gonna be so sad I used my overpriced organic strawberries for this recipe, okay? I'm doing 1 bowl strawberries, and then the second one, mango. And then she just eyeballs some honey in there, so I'm just gonna do probably like a teaspoon for each. These turn out, essentially, they could be a good breakfast recipe. Okay, let's like make sure we make these sweet because they are a dessert. Give them a mix. It's been a hot minute since I've used rice paper wraps before. I used to make spring rolls all the time, and now that I have a whole pack of these, I think I'm gonna have to start doing that. Now, from my memory, you only wanna have these in the water for like 30 seconds. Cover 1 sheet of rice paper with damp towel and wait 1 minute. I've never done it that way. Okay, come to think of it, I don't think it needs to be boiling hot. I used to just do warm. So I'm just gonna let it cool for a second. She uses what she calls corn flour. I think that's cornstarch, so I'm just gonna use arrowroot flour. That's what I have. I'm gonna wet my rice paper in the water on both sides, and then she puts it in a bowl, puts the flour on both sides, puts the filling in, wraps it up, and then pops it into the freezer for an hour to set. Okay. Add my filling. Can you tell I'm concentrated here because I'm not talking? Okay. I don't know, how does she tie it up? How does she tie it up? She just shows herself like turning it over and it's gonna freeze like that. Okay, maybe, we'll see. I've seen so many viral recipes using rice paper wraps. It's kind of inspired me now to use these. Like people like fill them with meat filling and stuff and then crisp them up on the stove. Like they can make things taste like they're, you know, like deep fried. Who thought, mochi's made with a rice dough. I'm gonna use rice paper wraps. Like, who thinks of this stuff? Although I have made Parmesan cheese with almond flour because I thought that was a good idea. And it did taste really, really good. So I guess crazy ideas come out when you're in the kitchen. Then we have the mango filling, which I'm very excited about. I feel like this is a mochi I would order. Where? They're already starting to spill a little bit, so I'm hoping they freeze in time before they explode. No room in here. Oh my. It's been an hour and these feel, they're frozen, but they give a little bit, kind of like a perfectly ripe avocado. In the video, she slices them right in half. I'm gonna do both. Oh, wait, what? It looks like a dough. Do you see that? Ooh. Oh, my hands are cold. Okay, let's start with the mango one. Give it a taste test. I do have really sensitive teeth. Why is it with really cold stuff, I always want to blow it at first? Like, I'm like, no, it's not hot. A coal. I can't chew it because it's too cold. Wait, my mind, what? Okay, another bite. The mango is bomb. Wow. It's just so cool on my teeth. The rice paper does have a mochi texture. It's kind of tripping me out. Let's try the strawberry one. Is there flour all over my face? Here's my thoughts. The mango one is so bomb. Even the texture of the mango isn't icy at all. The strawberry has a bit of an icy texture when I bite into it. So I would 100% make this mango one again. It is a really great like texture combination and the flavors with the honey and the yogurt. Order sushi, have the cucumber salad, this for dessert, you're set. Like, I'm going in for another bite. It's weird, but so good. Mango, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Strawberry, I'm gonna give it a 7 because it's just too icy for me, but this is fun. If you have stronger teeth, you will love this. Everyone's doing, don't you think I forgot? And don't you worry, I didn't forget about that. What is wrong? Easy peasy. How can anything go wrong? Why did I do that? I forgot.